Hi everybody, Nancy here. Okay, I need to add a little bit more to yesterday's video. I kind of blew past this a little bit too. I'm starting to shortcut some of my descriptions. I guess I focus more on what's new and just kind of blow past some of the stuff that's been here forever and always. But if you've never used it, then you don't know it's been here. So let me just show you. If you want to put some, like the lines and the dots and the grid, and save it onto your favorites fill tool, all you need to do now, this is what I have been doing, is create a table and click on the table so that I can change it to line opacity darker, and I want to change the style to have a bunch of rows. So now I've just created a table with a bunch of lines on it. Okay, now what I would do at that point, close that down and grab the grab tool, turn that on, and I just barely cover, well heck, do it again. You have to kind of make sure that when you put it on top of the lines that you kind of get it, heck, there. One needs to go over the line and one needs to stay just below it so that you don't have a double line whenever it's doing the fill. So that's close enough, and if I tap off, I copy it, that puts it on the pasteboard. Now I'm going to go ahead and delete that, and now I'll go to the bucket tool, and normally it's set on color, so I'll change it to image and do from pasteboard, and that just pasted what I just grabbed. Okay, now I can tap on that square and I get my lines. Now to save it, all I have to do is go to the save and click on plus, and that just added it to the bottom of this current list. That's how you normally would do it. However, that's how I normally would do it. But that's not necessary. All you have to do is go to the gear and change your paper background to, see right now I've got it on lined. If I change it to squares, now I can do the same exact thing I did. I just use the grab. Let me select this and delete it, and do the grab on the top of the grid, and again try to center the edges to the center of the squares so that you don't have any big gaps, and tap off, do copy, it's on the pasteboard, go to the bucket tool and go back to style and do from pasteboard. Now I've got the grid on there, and I can go to saved and do plus, and it just added that grid to my favorites list toolbar, and it'll be on there from now on. All right, same thing with the dots. If you go to the gear and find the dots, draw lines on, let's see, dots, okay, turn that on, and that just took that same exact grid that was already there and just turned them into dots. So now again, all I have to do is do the grab tool, and it put it right back in the same spot it was in before, so it should be perfect. So I tap off of it and do copy, go back to the bucket, go back to style, and do from pasteboard. Now my grid is going to be dots, so I tap, and now my I don't think it was perfect. It's kind of hard to tell. I think that there's some portions of that are the width is, so try to center it as best you can, because I think I see some rows that are not perfect. Like this row right here is wider than this row right here. So you just need to center your grab better than I did. Okay, see, it's here again. That's where it repeats. The up and down, the vertical did pretty good. It was the horizontal, or whichever, I don't know. I would say that the vertical has the gap in it, the horizontal does not. So it's just because of the way I grabbed it. But that's all you need to do. And now if you go to your bucket tool, if you have your favorites displayed, then it should be the last 3 things that you've added to the end, and just use it. Then all you have to do is change your bucket, click on the one you want, and tap on the screen, and that's all there is to it. Okay? Bye.